Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Real English News. This is Sharif Akram Yamani. Let's have a look on today's stories. Madhun Sudanchari from Bonpalli to Speaker chair. Mahmood Ali steals the show in first session of Telangana Legislative Assembly. 4 Hyderabad students drawn in Beast River, Chandrababu Naidu announces ex gratia. RBI simplifies KYC norms for opening bank accounts. Untimely rain destroys crops in Anantapur. Bomb blast kills 15 at Iraq funeral. Let's have headlines in details. Madhu Sudanchari from Bonpalli to Speaker's chair today. As soon as the House met on Tuesday at 11 a.m., Pro Tem Speaker K. Jana Reddy announced Madhu Sudanchari an unanimous election for the Speaker's post. He informed that one set of nomination on behalf of Madhu Sudanchari was submitted by Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, while another set was submitted by the opposition parties. Since Chari was the lone contestant, he has been elected. Sirkonda Madhu Sudanchari, TRS MLA from Bonpalli Assembly, became the first Speaker of the Telangana State Assembly. He was elected unopposed as a Speaker on Tuesday. All the parties filled nomination when the Pro Tem Speaker K. Jana Reddy issued election nomination, that is notification for the Speaker post, and Madhu Sudanchari was elected unanimous. Sources said TRS leader is considering Medak MLA Padam Devakar Reddy for Deputy Speaker's post. Before the inception of TRS, Madhu Sudanchari played an important role in Telangana movement. KCR added that will extend his full support in the House proceedings. Madhu Sudanchari, a native of Bonpalli and Varnagar district, has been an active member of TRS since its inception. He is also considered to be extremely close to KCR. Mr. Mahmood Ali, the Deputy CM, sealed the show in first session of Telangana Legislative Assembly. The first session of Telangana Legislative Assembly was held under the presidentship of Mr. N. Vidya Sagar Rao. On the first day of the session, Mr. Muhammad Mahmood Ali was appointed as leader of Legislative Assembly. 30 members of various political parties in the council sworn in along with him. After the split of Legislative Council, 7 seats are vacant in 40-member Council of Telangana. During swearing ceremony, leaders congratulated each other, putting aside the political differences. On the first day of the meeting, Deputy Chief Minister Muhammad Mahmood Ali became the center of attraction. Members belonging to all political parties, including Messrs. Muhammad Ali Shabbir, Muhammad Salim and Altaf Haider Razvi, met Deputy Chief Minister and congratulated him. 4 Hyderabad student drawn in Beast River, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu announces ex gratia. 4 bodies of 5 of the 24 students swept away in Himachal Pradesh on Sunday were flown back to their hometown Hyderabad. A plane carrying 22 survivors of the group also returned to the city. Despite massive search operation by the centre and Himachal Pradesh government with assistance from the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh governments, the chances of finding any survivors from Sunday tragedy at Beast River look bleak. More than 30 hours after the accident, as officials failed to rescue any of the 24 students who were washed away with swirling waters, it is being feared that all of them have met a watery grave. Mr. Pankaj Rai, a senior Himachal Pradesh IPS official, said the tool could rise as all the missing were feared dead. Rescue workers on Monday recovered the bodies of 5 students. The survivor of the beast mishap saw horror unfolding in front of their eyes when swirling waters came rushing towards them and washed away their friends who were clicking pictures on the rocks in the riverbed. Bomb blast kills 15 at Iraq funeral. Iraq officials says 15 people have been killed and more than 2 dozen have been wounded in a bomb attack on a funeral in the city central of Badgha. Today's attack happened as insurgents further northern overran symbol of government authority in the city of Mosul. Police say the explosion struck mourners gathered for the funeral of Sunni University professor killed a day earlier. Police officials say the attack killed 15 people and wounded at least 27. A hospital official confirmed the casualties. All officials spoke on condition of anonymity because they weren't authorized to release the information. Bahuba is a city that is a home to both Sunnis and Shias, about 60 kilometers northeast of Baghdad. Reserve Bank of India simplifies KYC norms for opening bank accounts. Customer need to submit only one documentary proof of address, either current or permanent, while opening a bank account or while undergoing periodic updates, the Reserve Bank of India said on Monday. In case the address mentioned as per proof of address undergoes a change, fresh proof of address may be submitted to the branch within 6 months, the RBI said in a notification to the banks. The Reserve Bank of India said it had been receiving representatives' references from various quarters, especially migrant workers and transport employees, regarding problems faced in submitting a proof of current, permanent address while opening a bank account. In case of the proof of address furnished by the customer is not the local address or address where the customer is currently residing, the bank may take a declaration of the local address on which all correspondence will be made by the bank with the customers. No proof is required to be submitted for such addresses for correspondence or local addresses, the RBI added. However, this address may be verified by the bank through positive confirmation, such as acknowledgement of receipt of letter, check books, ATM cards, telephonic conversation and visits. In the event of change in the address due to relocation or any other reason, customer may intimate the new address for correspondence to the bank within 2 weeks of such a change. Ultimate rain destroys crops in Kadapa, leave 9 dead. Ultimately, rains for 2 days rendered the heavy loss to the farmers across the state, while 9% died and 46 cattle reportedly perished. Crops in 9988 hectares were damaged in the state, leading to the 1,200 meters of paddy soaked in purchase centers. At a high-level review meeting on crop loss due to the heavy rains, Governor ESL Narasimhan has directed the official machinery to take immediate action and help farmers. According to Disaster Management Center estimation, as many as 39,510 hectares of horticulture crops were damaged in 12 districts, and loss was pegged as rupees 35.91 crores in the last 2 days. West Godavari district received 95.6 mm of heavy rainfall, whereas Khammam 92.2 mm and Kadapa 5.4 mm, according to the information. According to the information, 9% died due to rainfall in the districts including Mahbubnagar, Prakasam, Srikakulam, Varangal, where accordingly in Mahbubnagar 2, Prakasam 4, Srikakulam 2 and Varangal 1. Similarly, a total of 42 livestock perished or lost, including 36 in Khammam, West Godavari 2, and Kurnool and Varangal 4 each, and 8 houses were reported to have been damaged. The Civil Supplies Department MD visited Varangal district and other officials visited Nalgonda, Mahbubnagar, Varangal, Karimnagar and other affected areas and districts to take stock of the situation. Let's have a look on today's sports news updates. Brazil have no obligation to win the World Cup, says Peel. Brazil has no obligation to win the World Cup. Surprising, yes, especially when this word came from the best football player in the history of the game and the son of the soil, Edson Arantes do Nascimento, aka Pelé. Pelé was speaking at a magazine launch in the 5-star on Sunday night. Accompanying the legend was Cafu, the only player to have appeared in the 3 World Cup finals. Together, these 2 football players have 5 World Cup trophies in the cabinet. Racism behind Qatar Corporation and corruption charges, says Blatter. The orchestration that Qatar paid awards when FIFA choose Qatar in 2020 will be discussed at two-day Congress, the embattled 70-year-old Swiss official said. The growing scandal has threatened to taint the opening of the latest World Cup in Sao Paulo on Thursday. John Abraham ISL franchise name as Northeast United FC. Actor John Abraham, co-owner of Guwahati franchise for the upcoming Indian Super League, on Tuesday announced the name of his team as Northeast United FC, which is under discussion with 4 overseas clubs to have a strategic alliance for the much anticipated tournament. Scalisic tips Imbolage to be Italy's surprise hero in Brazil. Former Golden Boot winner Salvatore Toto Scalic has tipped Italy striker Kiralo Imbolage to emulate his heroic and be the super surprise star of the World Cup in Brazil. Will Messi get his Maradona moment in WC, cement his position at all as all-time great? Crowned 4 times as planet best football player, there is barely any trophy or accolade that Lionel Messi has not won, but there are many who are not yet ready to add his name in the pantheon of all-time greats. The reason behind being the absence of World Cup trophy in his otherwise highly decorated award cabinet. Let's have a look on today's stock markets updates. Sensex 25,583.69 with 0.01%, whereas Nifty for today stand with 7,656.40 with 0.02%. Indian shares end flat on Tuesday after hitting record high for the third consecutive session on the back of gains in defensive stock, while profit taking weight on the buoyant market. Let's have a look on today's gold and silver rates as per Malabar Golds. According to Malabar Gold, today's gold rates, that is Tuesday 10 June, is as follows. For 22 carats of gold for 10 grams, it's rupees 25,310. Whereas for 24 carats of gold for 10 grams, it's rupees 26,770. Silver rates for today for 10 grams, it's rupees 437. Let's have a look on today's weather report of 6 regions of Telangana state. Hyderabad minimum temperature 30 degrees Celsius and maximum 39 degrees Celsius. Mahbubnagar minimum temperature 27 degrees Celsius and maximum 39 degrees Celsius. Karimnagar minimum temperature 28 degrees Celsius and maximum 39 degrees Celsius. Nizamabad minimum temperature 28 degrees Celsius and maximum 42 degrees Celsius. Medak minimum temperature 14 degrees Celsius and maximum 39 degrees Celsius. Whereas Khammam district today's temperature minimum stand with 29 degrees Celsius and maximum 44 degrees Celsius. Headlines once again. Madhusudhan Chari from Bonpalli to Speaker chair. Mahmood Ali steals the show in 4th session of Telangana Legislative Assembly. 4 Hyderabad students drawn in B's River, Chandrababu Naidu announces ex gratia. RBI simplifies KYC norms for opening bank accounts. Untimely rain destroys crops in Anantapur. Bomb blast kills 15 at Iraq funeral. That's all in this newscast for today. Keep watching Real English News. This is Sharif Akram Yamani. Sign off. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.